Have you ever pondered how powerful your beliefs and expectations can be? Can they really shape your experiences and outcomes? Let's unwrap the enigma of expectation effects. It's essentially the sway our thoughts, beliefs, and expectations hold over how we perceive and respond to certain situations or interventions. It's like a mental magic trick, our brain convincing us of something that may not necessarily be true. To illustrate this, consider the placebo effect in medicine. It's a classic example of the expectation effect at work. Imagine you're suffering from a headache. You take a pill, believing it's a powerful painkiller, and soon your headache dissipates. But what if that pill was just a sugar pill? The relief you felt wasn't because of the pill, but because of your belief in the pill. That's the placebo effect. You expected relief, and so you experienced it. But what happens when our beliefs and expectations take a negative turn? Here's where the nocebo effect comes into play. It's the evil twin of the placebo effect. If you believe that a harmless substance will cause harm, you might actually start experiencing negative symptoms. The mere expectation of harm has the power to manifest it. Whether it's placebo or nocebo, the crux of the matter is that our beliefs and expectations can influence our reality. The same treatment or intervention can yield different outcomes depending on how we perceive it. The power of expectations isn't limited to medical interventions. It permeates various spheres of our lives, from the classroom to the sports field, from the therapist's couch to the boardroom. It's a phenomenon that underlines the importance of a positive mindset and the power of belief. So you see, our expectations can indeed create our reality. Our minds are powerful tools, capable of influencing our experiences and shaping our outcomes. It's not just about what happens to us, but how we perceive it that truly matters. The power of belief and expectation is real, and understanding it can open doors to a whole new world of potential. The reach of expectation effects goes far beyond medicine, infiltrating various areas of our lives. Consider the realm of psychology. The power of belief can influence our mental and emotional states, and even our perceptions. Studies have shown that when people expect to feel happier, they often do. Similarly, if we anticipate stress or discomfort, our bodies and minds prepare for that negative experience. This is a classic example of the placebo and nocebo effects in action. Let's take a detour to the world of sports. Top athletes often attribute their success to mental toughness and positive thinking. Coaches and sports psychologists emphasize the importance of visualizing victory, believing in one's abilities, and maintaining a positive mindset. This is because expectations can directly influence athletic performance. When athletes expect to succeed, they often perform better. On the flip side, negative expectations can lead to poor performance, a nocebo effect in the sporting arena. Now let's step into an educational setting. Ever heard of the Pygmalion effect? It's a psychological phenomenon where higher expectations lead to an increase in performance. Teachers who believe in their students' capabilities tend to inspire those students to achieve higher grades. But if teachers have low expectations, students may underperform, reflecting a nocebo-like response. Even in our personal relationships, expectation effects hold sway. When we hold positive expectations of others, we often act in ways that bring out their best, fostering healthier, more satisfying relationships. Conversely, negative expectations can lead to strained relationships and increased conflict. The expectation effects aren't just about the power of positive thinking, though. They also underscore the potential harm of negative beliefs. Just as positive expectations can lead to placebo responses, negative expectations can bring about nocebo responses. Unintended adverse effects not caused by any inherent property of an intervention, but by the power of negative belief. As you can see, the mind has a profound impact on our experiences. It's clear that the expectation effects play a pivotal role in various domains, shaping our experiences and outcomes in ways we may not even realize. The way we're presented with information can also shape our expectations, for better or worse. Now, let's consider how this works. It's all about framing, really. Imagine you're about to go on a roller coaster ride. If someone tells you it's the most thrilling ride of your life, you might be excited and expect a great experience. But if they tell you it's the scariest ride ever, you might feel anxious and expect a terrifying ordeal. The roller coaster hasn't changed, just the way the information about it was presented. Similar things happen in healthcare settings. The way information about a treatment is framed can significantly influence a patient's expectations. If a doctor emphasizes the potential benefits of a treatment, patients often respond more positively. They're more likely to perceive improvements in their condition, even if the treatment is a placebo. This is the power of positive framing. On the other hand, if a doctor emphasizes the potential side effects or risks of a treatment, patients might expect negative outcomes. They may experience adverse side effects or perceive their symptoms as worse, even if the treatment has no inherent harmful effects. This is a nocebo response, resulting from negative framing. Take the case of two patients about to receive the same treatment. Patient A is told that the treatment has a 90% success rate, while patient B is told that it has a 10% failure rate. Even though the information is statistically identical, the way it is framed can prime patient A to expect a positive outcome and patient B to expect a negative outcome. This is not to say that doctors should only emphasize the positive aspects of treatments. Full disclosure about potential benefits and risks is crucial for informed consent, but it does highlight the importance of communication style and framing when conveying information to patients. So, the way we frame or present information can prime our expectations, leading to corresponding outcomes. Whether it's a roller coaster ride or a medical treatment, the way information is delivered can significantly alter our expectations and, in turn, our experiences. It's a fascinating insight into the power of expectation effects, isn't it? Our individual traits also play a role in how we respond to expectation effects. Let's take a journey into the realm of personality traits and their influence on expectation effects. When we talk about personality traits, we're referring to those inherent characteristics that define us as individuals. It turns out, these traits can significantly shape how we respond to expectation effects. Imagine two people. One is an eternal optimist, always looking on the bright side, while the other is a hardened pessimist, constantly expecting the worst. Now let's say they both receive the same medical treatment. They're told it's a new, promising therapy, but it's actually just a placebo. The optimist, armed with their positive outlook, is likely to believe in the treatment's efficacy. This strong belief could lead them to experience a powerful placebo response, feeling real relief from their symptoms. You see, their optimism primes them to expect a positive outcome, and this expectation can be self-fulfilling. On the other hand, the pessimist enters the treatment with a cloud of doubt. They might expect the therapy to fail or even cause adverse side effects. This negative expectation can result in a nocebo response, where they actually experience worsening symptoms or side effects that aren't caused by the treatment itself. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Our beliefs and expectations, shaped by our personality traits, can alter our perception of reality, sometimes to our benefit, and other times to our detriment. However, it's important to note that this doesn't mean that optimists are always better off, or that pessimists are doomed to negative outcomes. Each individual's experience is complex and influenced by a myriad of factors, including their physical health, mental state, social support, and more. What this understanding does offer is a fascinating insight into the intricate interplay between our personality traits and our experiences. It emphasizes the potential power we hold in shaping our own lives. It underscores the importance of being aware of our own individual characteristics and how they may influence our experiences and responses to different situations. Our personality traits can significantly influence our experiences and responses to various situations. Understanding expectation effects has far-reaching implications. For healthcare professionals, it's a call to action, a reminder that patient expectations can significantly impact treatment outcomes. They need to acknowledge this power, harnessing it to improve patient experiences and outcomes. One way to do this is by establishing open communication channels with patients, discussing potential benefits and side effects of treatments. This transparency can help manage patients' expectations, reducing the likelihood of negative nocebo responses. Moreover, ethical utilization of placebo responses is another strategy healthcare providers can consider. While this may sound controversial, it's about harnessing the power of positive expectations, not deception. For example, emphasizing the potential benefits of a treatment can prime individuals' expectations positively, enhancing the effectiveness of interventions. For patients, understanding the role of expectation effects is a gateway to empowerment. It's a revelation that their beliefs and mindset can influence treatment outcomes. By recognizing this, individuals can actively engage in positive thinking, maintaining realistic expectations, and potentially enhancing the effectiveness of treatments. They're not just passive recipients of healthcare, but active participants in their healing process. The expectation effects also highlight the need for further research. We need to understand better how these effects manifest in different contexts, how we can maximize their positive impact while minimizing any potential negative consequences. This knowledge can help us develop more effective treatment plans, personalized to the individual's characteristics and expectations. In essence, the expectation effects underscore the power and influence of our beliefs and expectations. They remind us that we're not just physical beings responding to chemical compounds, but complex creatures where mind, body, and belief intertwine. They call us to be mindful of our thoughts and expectations, for they have the potential to shape our experiences and outcomes. And that's our exploration of the expectation effects. It's a fascinating journey into the power of belief, one that continues to unfold as we delve deeper into understanding the human mind and its incredible capabilities. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more insightful content.